Hi, second grade. How are you? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you've had an amazing week. I miss you guys so much. You have no idea. I cannot wait until the day that I can give you hugs and high fives again. But until then, I hope you are staying positive. Now, did you guys celebrate? Did you celebrate Cinco de Mayo this past week? Some of you did, right? Well, since it was Cinco de Mayo, I thought that we would get back to one of our cultural lessons, and I thought that we would learn a little bit about Cinco de Mayo and do baile folklorico, which is traditional Mexican folk dancing. Cool, huh? All right, so let's learn about Cinco de Mayo first. Cinco de Mayo translates into Cinco, 5 de Mayo, of May, right? Cinco de Mayo. And a lot of people think that Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day, but you know what? It actually is not. So Cinco de Mayo celebrates a battle that happened in 1862. It was actually in a town called Puebla, Mexico. So let me tell you really quick story, you guys, because it's actually really interesting, okay? So in 1861, a new president was elected to rule Mexico, to be the president of Mexico. But when he took over the country, they owed lots of other countries a lot of money, specifically Spain, France, and Britain, okay? So Spain, France, and Britain, they came to Mexico because they wanted their money back, because they owed them a lot of money. Well, Spain and Britain, they had a talk with the president of Mexico, and they came to an agreement, and they didn't attack the country. But France was led at this point by Napoleon III. You're getting a little history lesson too. Well, he was like, nope, we're going in. So he took 6,000 soldiers into this town of Puebla, Mexico. Now, the town of Puebla, Mexico, they only had about 2,000 soldiers. So France was like, we got this. We're going to take them out, right? Guess what? Those Mexican soldiers, all 2,000 of them, they beat 6,000 soldiers, and France retreated. So that is why they celebrate Cinco de Mayo. And fun fact, guys, they don't actually celebrate Cinco de Mayo as much as we do here in America. In Mexico, the town of Puebla definitely celebrates Cinco de Mayo, but not the whole country celebrates the way that we do. So here in America, we celebrate it big time, right? And the reason why is because we celebrate Cinco de Mayo to honor and celebrate the Mexican heritage and culture. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? So anyways, that's a little bit about Cinco de Mayo. It's a little history lesson. So today we're going to do baile folklorico. So folklorico and baile translates into dance, right? So folklorico dance. And that's the traditional dancing of Mexico. And sometimes you'll hear ballet folklorico, and that's not incorrect either, because a lot of dance companies exist that call themselves ballet folklorico. All right? So let's learn the dance. Today's dance that we're going to learn is called Los Machetes. And it actually, believe it or not, translates into what it sounds like, machetes. So it's a really cool dance, and it's really different because the men that are dancing, and even little boys dancing, obviously they're not real, but they're dancing with these things that look like machetes, like knives. We are not going to practice. We are not going to practice with anything in our hand, especially not knives. Got it? Pinky swear, deal. All right? I'm just telling you to be accurate, meaning to be technically correct in explaining what they do in the dance. But we are not professional baile folklorico dancers, which means we are not going to dance with anything in our hands. Okay? So ladies, I'm wearing a dress, and it's actually not a Mexican dress. Mine is actually a contemporary dress, but look, it's got this, so I can show you how they actually move these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dresses. I'm actually going to show you a picture right now because I want you to see what the costumes and dresses really look like. These are one of my favorite cultures of the costumes of the Mexican culture, in my opinion, are one of the most beautiful. These skirts are huge, and even kids as little as 3 years old know how to maneuver these skirts. So the ladies, we're gonna be maneuvering our skirts a lot, and gentlemen, you're gonna be looking very smart. You're either gonna have your hands behind your back, right? All right, so that's it, a little lesson in Cinco de Mayo and Baile Folklorico. Let's do it. Let's learn Los Machetes. All right, let's learn a simple Baile Folklorico routine, okay? So first 2 things I'm gonna teach you. This is golpe, right? So it's basically like a stamp it's golpe, and that term golpe is actually used in flamenco dancing as well. So see, a lot of these different cultures, they kind of intertwine with each other, okay? But this next one is called remate. Can you say that? Remate. So remate is multiple stamps. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on one of them, right? 1, 2, 3, remate, okay? And then another one, we're just gonna do it once. So let's start first. We're gonna do doubles. So we're gonna go, if you're the ladies, so this is not a traditional Mexican dress. This is actually a contemporary dress, but this actually is what I wanted you guys to, well, I don't have a Mexican dress, number 1, but number 2, I really wanted you to be able to see how the ladies play with their skirt when they're dancing, okay? And the gentlemen, they always look very, very handsome. Their hands are either behind, or in this particular dance actually is called Los Machetes, and this is, believe it or not, the men and the little boys, when they dance this, they have these big machetes, these knives in their hand. It's pretty crazy cool. Okay, so let's start it off. So it goes to the music, double stamp, okay? So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna pull up my skirt. 1, 2, 1, 2. But the music goes da 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 da. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you're the ladies, you can 1 da 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes. The men, you can have your hands behind your back, or you can have them up here, or you can pretend that you're holding these sticks or knives. We don't actually want to use knives, right? Do not use knives. Do not try it with knives. Okay? And when they perform them with knives, they're usually pretend anyway. They look real, but they're not. Okay, here we go. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. We're going to do that for 8. Then the second one, you're going to slide 3 times. So you're going to step. You're going to go to your left first, like this. 1 and 2 and 3. Then we're going to do 3. Triple. 1, 2, 3. Remate, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and boom, boom, boom. You can 1 and 2 and 3 and boom, 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 and 1 and 2 and 3 and pop, pop, pop. The next one, you're going to turn. 3-step turn. It goes 1 and 2 and 3. Triple remate. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Yes. You can also go a little faster. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and pa pa pa. 1 and 2 and 3 and pa pa pa. You see how it flows in a circle? So technically these are your steps, right? But you don't want it to look so robotic. You don't want to be like eat and eat and eat, right? You want to flow and flow and flow and pa pa pa. 1 and 2 and 3 and pa pa pa. Yes? The last step, you're going to go back and forth. You're going to go to the back first. We're going to go for 7, like this. Your feet are just going to go behind, in front, behind, in front. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7. 1. Stop. Other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and stomp. Got it? So with those big, big, beautiful skirts, they go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and stomp. Behind and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and stomp. Got it? Yes? So we start just double stomps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Second step is the slide. Slide, slide. 1, 2, 3. Slide, slide, slide. 1, 2, 3. Third step, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and bum bum bum. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and bum bum bum. Last one we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Single stomp, other foot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one and we stop. Yes? Let's do it with the music, you guys. 1. Good. Good. Now imagine this skirt is nice and big. Ready? Go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. Beautiful, guys. 2. 1, 2. Ready? 3 slides. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. Good, guys. Again, 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. Let's turn it. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Yes! Ready? Here we go. 2,